it's me, Katie. Today I'm in Jiali district. Do you want to know where you can go and to have a nice trip? Let's go check it out. The rumor says that there is a library built in the wood, and people call it the Forest Library. Sounds interesting, right? Let's go find out why it calls its name.
There is a forest library in Jiali district. The place is basically a park with a lot of trees, and it's a great place to take a walk, and the library is on the other side of the forest. You can enjoy the forest view from this window. If you get tired while reading, gaze out of the window and take a rest. Enjoy the beauty of the nature. The library has a wide variety of collection, and there's even an area that exhibits books about Thailand. On weekends, special events can be available. It's a great holiday destination. If you come to Jiali, don't miss out on a tour to local communities here. Follow me and let's go check out Jiangzhou community. There are so many kids doing their homework. Hey, the village chief is helping the kids with their homework.
So, is teaching this a part of your responsibility for being a village chief?
漳州社区发展协会从100年开始以后，我们就不断的在研究说，我们到底要往哪个方向走。最后，我们放弃了农村再生这个计划，朝着社会福利方向发展。所以，我们从照顾关怀据点把老人照顾好，从儿少据点把小朋友照顾好。
In addition to social welfare, the association provides supports for local businesses, and their performances are impressive.
And you just mentioned about the community development, and I really want to know more about that. Can you tell me?
OK， 我帮你介绍我们的朱经理。
好啊。Hi, hello, Kitty. Welcome. Wow, this flower is so beautiful. And what is this?
这是我们漳州社区的木玫瑰花艺啊，我们做了很多的文创的相关商品哦，所以这样的新娘捧花也是我们的产业之一。
Oh, that sounds really interesting.
And the village chief just told me that you are devoted into community development.
And can you tell me more about that?
好哦，让我来带你看一下吧。Let's go. 这就是我们所有社区的商品哦。你看，我们从文创的商品到小农的商品，以及我们自己生技的产品，都非常的包罗万象。
Wow! In addition to local industry, Jiangzhou community provides community tours. Here you can try hands-on activities, see some lovely animals, and know more about the history of the place.
好 ，Katie， 让我带着你一起去体验我们的木玫瑰 DIY 吧。
Okay, great. Let's go.
木玫瑰的 DIY 可以做非常多的商品哦。那我们今天来体验的是木玫瑰的新娘手挽花。那我们就请我们社区专业的 DIY 老师来教我们的 Katie。
Oud rose, or Maramia tuberosa, is a vine with yellow flowers. After oud rose flower wither away, what is left is a globose capsule, and as the fruit ripens, it turns from green to brown, given an appearance similar to a dried rose. This is why the plant is called oud rose. In fact, the oud rose is a special feature of the community. Making a wrist corsage doesn't seem difficult, but in practice, it's really not that easy. We need to keep cutting and pasting dried flowers to make a beautiful wrist corsage. Wow, it's a challenging task.
Look at this, it's done. So beautiful.
It's just like a bracelet, and you can wear it on.
And you don't have to worry about that it will be too difficult to make it done, because I think it is difficult too. But there, we have a teacher here, so she can teach you how to make this.
The Parade of Centipede is basically a role-playing art parade. It's a very special costume. Let's go check it out.
Katie， 让我带着你一起来认识我们吉氏世界纪录最长的蜈蚣阵吧。走，欢迎搭乘蜈蚣阵。
Aha! Isn't it cool? This is a very interesting experience. Yingyuan Temple is just next to Zhangzhou Community Development Association. The parade features children in costumes sitting on seat and chair. There are 108 rows in total. While it's unlikely you'll be able to see the entire parade, there is a motto of the parade in the community.
This activity is so interesting. You can come here to try your own outfit.
Oh my god, these children love the insects a lot. But I'm afraid of insects. I really don't want to touch them.
And like, speaking about animals and insects, they show me the real one. All right. And you also can take an AR picture here. It's a really special technique.
You can take AR pictures here in the community with piglet and deer. Isn't it interesting? Speaking of deer, there's a place nearby where we can see deer. Follow me.
Okay, so look at him. So cute. Can you imagine that you see a real little Bambi here? And his name is called Dian Dian Dian, right? Hey, where you go? Can you come back?
Before coming to the deer park, I didn't know that the antlers of deer are just like nails. So if you cut the antlers, they will grow back.
它每年12个月一个周期，从长出来嫩的叫鹿茸，那成熟之后就变成鹿角。那在它头顶上停留大概6个月，鹿角的形态停留6个月，大概前后12个月的时间，它就会脱落，再重新长新的。
The antlers of the deer is so special. They are beautiful. Keep in mind that deer may attack people, especially when they encounter strangers, so be careful not to scare them. There are lots of fun things in Zhangzhou community.
Do you have fun in the community? Our next stop is the Old Street, and let me invite David. He is going to take you to explore that place.
Hey, David here. Right now we're on the main street of Jiali District. There's Jingtangdian Temple right down the street. There's a public market to my right. Even though Jiali today is an inland town, 200 years ago it used to be a really important port-side settlement. And it's also one of the very few centrally planned cities in Taiwan during the Japanese occupation era. As you can see, it has a lot of Western-influenced buildings, so let's go take a look.
Jiali Old Street presents a historic cityscape similar to that of Xinhua Old Street. However, only a few of the buildings at that time remain today. From 17th century ancient maps, we can see that Jiali District is south to the Daofeng Inner Sea and north to the Taijiang Inner Sea. This location advantage shows the district has a long history of development. From the history of Jingtang Temple, we can see that migrants from China moved here in the Ming Dynasty. Around the temple, you can find many local food stands. They are located mostly on the old street in front of Jingtang Temple. And after a tour around the old street with David, let's go harvest burdock.
Jiali District is famous for its burdock, and it is the major production area in Taiwan. But how to plant and grow a burdock? Let me show you. Hi there, let me introduce you, Mr. Huang. 黄班长你好。
好 ，Kitty 你好，各位观众朋友你好。
I heard that the burdocks produced here are really famous. Could you show me?
可以啊，我可以带你去啊。
If you haven't seen burdock farms before, even if you get past one, you won't be able to recognize it. It's really difficult to relate burdock to its leaves. They seem like vegetables. Isn't it interesting?
Alright, so Mr. Huang, I want to ask that why the burdock is so famous in Jiangli district.
因为土壤很适合我们种牛蒡。
In addition, Jiaoli used to be a port-side settlement, so burdock and its special aroma became popular among the Japanese. Alright, what are some of the burdock recipes that you recommended?
这个萝卜的用途是足多啦吼，伊可以做牛蒡茶，吼，浓缩粉、冲泡茶包。
I'm so curious about how it tastes like.
我请你啉嘛，Kitty 来，我做一个牛蒡茶，好你
好
试喝看看。
First of all, it smelled like the burdocks, and it tastes like burdocks too. I thought that it would taste like the black tea, kind of that flavor, but actually it's just simply the burdocks flavor.
Burdock contains abundant dietary fiber, amino acid, and minerals.
And it used to be put into dishes like the appetizer or a cup of tea, and it can stew with your beef soup. It can bring out the sweet flavor in the gravy. So it seems like a really good and healthy food. I really recommend you to give it a try. So maybe next time if you have a chance to come to Jiaoli, don't miss this place.